Alright. Molly and the champagne, she didn't even know it. Nah, pimping all of her hair, she so proud to show it. She hit the block, she work the pole, she give me dough and say blow it. If I want the shit, ain't got enough, she grind till I can afford it. I'm so over, show I'm the coldest. You ain't heard, I bet your bitch know this. Bet your bitch talk about me, the homies. Bet your bitch ass mad that she know me, you mad at the wrong things. Little nigga, I get cash and pass y'all. VA to mines, little nigga, I obey no cash laws. Pop for bands and I spend it. Ain't no bitch sponsor, no Leonard Dank in my cup, sipping my hand and she wanna be mine. She all in her feelings, all in her own zone. Up here smelling my ozone. Up here never gon' hear no's. Always yes, cause weed in my blood is always the best. Go ahead, talk down at me, cause the man in the mirror. Man in the mirror. Go ahead and talk down at me, cause the man in the mirror. So motherfucker, so go ahead and talk down at me, cause the man in the mirror. Man in the mirror. Go ahead and talk down at me, cause the man in the mirror. So motherfucker proud of me, motherfucker proud of me, cause the man in the mirror. So motherfucker proud of me, motherfucker proud of me, cause the man in the mirror. So motherfucker proud of me, motherfucker proud of me, cause the man in the mirror. So motherfucker proud of me, motherfucker proud of me, cause the man in the mirror. So motherfucker.
Cause I stand it up, cause I am that nigga, y'all niggas too sensitive. Understand this business, understand this pivot, y'all niggas finna witness. Watch a man talk a rip. It's the man in the mirror, it's the man in the mirror. Plus the man in the middle, still getting this itch, still getting my itch. And that's the end of the discussion. Y'all niggas ain't nothing, extra me be the subject. Selling T's and exceptions. Yes indeed we do it better, Louis D, that's forever. You better check my best, you better check your bitch, better check my level. And she gon' check this breeze, and I'ma check that beat.
Go ahead and talk down at me, cause the man in the mirror. Man in the mirror. Go ahead and talk down at me, cause the man in the mirror. So motherfucker, so go ahead and talk down at me, cause the man in the mirror. Man in the mirror. Go ahead and talk down at me, cause the man in the mirror. So motherfucker proud of me, motherfucker proud of me, cause the man in the mirror. So motherfucker proud of me, motherfucker proud of me, cause the man in the mirror. So motherfucker proud of me, motherfucker proud of me, cause the man in the mirror. So motherfucker proud of me. Swinging through, I ain't got no bands. Racing tires on a Crown Vic. My engine roar, your bitch you like. If she wave, I bet your bitch come up missing. Pull up and stunt and don't cut ignition. Sativa indica, fucking mixing. My smoke and popping that C-Slim, turn it way up so they fucking listen. I'm cool, they know what they like that. My boots and coats is out stretch. To buy is always an option. Ain't no telling what's in my pocket. Yeah, your boy is breaded, my bitch is breaded. My side bitch buy grand stilettos and money always be coming in. So H and me just go buy whatever, I'm bout it. Gorilla, yep, nigga go ape shit, I kill him on the motherfucker man. You act like you seen it, you act like you did it, you act as I mean it, but you acting so low. Cause the niggas that I know only ride for the cash flow, nigga y'all no go. When we talk about my high pros, y'all niggas is a no show. Feel me? H and me, C Slim, do it. Go ahead, talk down at me, cause the man in the mirror. Man in the mirror. Go ahead and talk down at me, cause the man in the mirror. So motherfucker, so go ahead and talk down at me, cause the man in the mirror. Man in the mirror. Go ahead and talk down at me, cause the man in the mirror. So motherfucker proud of me, motherfucker proud of me, cause the man in the mirror. So motherfucker proud of me, motherfucker proud of me, cause the man in the mirror. So motherfucker proud of me, motherfucker proud of me, cause the man in the mirror. So motherfucker proud of me, motherfucker proud of me, cause the man in the mirror. So motherfucker, so motherfucker.
What's going on? What's going on?
What's up? Welcome to No Name Comedy Radio, formerly Sketchy Radio. How are you all doing tonight? I don't expect an answer. God, I'm so used to
some guy there. I'm doing okay. You're clearly not doing very well because you're listening to us right now. So
yes.
Get your life together, people.
Yes.
Who are we here with tonight? We have a guest.
Tonight we have our guest, local comedian Charles Pang.
Say hi, Charles.
Why am I a little comedian?
I said local comedian.
Oh.
But like, clearly someone is a little upset about their own height.
I'm pretty tall.
Weighing on your mind. Tall for an Asian. We'll just stay away from that whole argument right there. I'm Mike Hammock, here with Chris Carlton, the #1 guy for the radio show. running this bitch. I say we open up
Yes.
with the most important news of the day. We open up with the most important news. Harrison Ford injured on the set of Star Wars.
Yeah, what's the story with that?
Apparently his leg was half crushed by some sort of garage door or something like that. And they had to stop filming for the day, take him to the hospital. Filming will go on. But apparently I'm going to say he's not going to make the Kessel Run in under 12 parsecs
Yes.
anytime soon.
Yes.
I got to say, for that man, I mean, he's Indiana Jones. Was he reaching back under to get his hat as the door was closing? Like, what the fuck, Harrison? Do you not have like a team of people who are there to keep you healthy? If you die, this is to Harrison Ford. If you die before this goddamn movie gets made, I'll kill your family or something like that. I can't kill you, obviously. You'll be dead. But I'll find somebody that you care about.
Fugitive style.
That R2-D2 dude was not going to outlast you very long.
Yeah,
they're bringing
Kenny Baker.
He's back in it. They're bringing everyone. Even the guy who did the voice for C-3PO. He's obviously not going to be in the suit because he, died. But
Did he die?
well, he would if they put him in that little suit again. But they're doing his voice. They got who did Leia? What's her?
Carrie Fisher.
Carrie Fisher.
Well, they're all playing older versions of themselves.
Yeah, but they're literally. They even got Peter Mayhew cramming him back into that vagina costume.
Really?
Yeah, he's playing Chewbacca.
Wow.
I met him at a Comic-Con, the last Comic-Con.
You should hand me that ashtray.
And he was perhaps the nicest, very nice guy.
He's a British guy.
Very depressing to be around, to see a guy who came from being a carpenter to the Wookiee, and now he just kind of sits at Comic-Cons and just very tall and uncomfortable, you can tell.
So he played Chewbacca, or
He played Chewbacca, yeah. He was the guy in the suit, did the
He did
whole
the voice too.
He did the voice and everything. And now he's kind of just hunched. He's just a really sad guy to be around.
Well, he looks like an owl, kind of. He's got like thick glasses,
Yeah.
kind of a pointy nose.
Yeah,
I've seen interviews with him, and he's very he talks very monotone. And
Yeah.
British. Yes, just
Chewbacca
like
is
this.
British. That's
Chewbacca is British.
Yes, you can't tell by the. You can't tell you can't
maybe
pick up the slight accent there.
I tell you what, it's like being around him. It's like the nerdy version of being around Ali before he went. Just a little shaky, not 100% there.
Yeah.
Kind of sad.
I mean, how do you even prove that you did something like that? That's I was Chewbacca.
That is true.
Most fans know who Peter Mayhew is.
Least likely member of Star Wars to get laid, besides
if
the
I was at a
R2-D2
bar
guy.
and this guy told me he was Chewbacca, I don't know. What kind of questions would I have to ask him just to verify,
Yeah.
You got a lock of hair or something from the costume?
I mean, honestly, in the 70s, did you... I assume generally you would just say it. You would just say, I'm Chewbacca. Who else would have the balls to say that? Or you just have to
Who
go...
wouldn't be smart enough to say that anyway?
Well, you have to go to every bar with Harrison Ford, and then just pick up
okay.
whatever scraps he leaves behind.
Well, you left that important news.
The bottom feeder.
Oh, you don't believe me? I mean, I got Harrison Ford over here.
They'll sign off on it.
Or even Jabba the Hutt.
Was there a guy in that suit, or was that totally robot?
No, it was all animatronics.
It was all animatronics.
There was 2 or 3 puppeteers doing it.
So there were actually 2 or 3 guys inside of that suit.
I saw the behind the scenes. I can't believe we're talking about this. I saw the behind the scenes. It's cool because I can plug the Comic-Con show tomorrow after this.
Plug the Comic-Con show.
They basically, that thing he sits on, there's a bunch of guys in there. And one guy's controlling the eyes and the mouth, and another guy's controlling, the tail and stuff.
So it's like how they operate Justin Bieber.
Probably.
Just generally.
God damn it, I gotta operate the beaver
Justin
tail
Bieber
again
is
tonight.
18% puppetry, 45% CGI, and the remainder is a series of young ladies who they're stunt doubles in essence. They've all cast.
You don't want that. Charles probably does.
That was a pretty harsh joke on that cigarette you just had right there. Yeah.
Tobacco cigarette.
All right. Speaking of depressing, I got another one we can talk about. Unless you want to pitch the Comic-Con show.
Yeah,
Pitch it since we're talking
let's-
about nerdy shit.
Yeah, we were going way too into that Star Wars thing. Tomorrow night, after Comic-Con, if you nerds are going to Comic-Con, I'm doing a Comic-Con after-party show at 841 Santa Fe, which is an incredible art gallery down in the art district, specializing in creature effects, comic book themed art. It's basically all of the artists from Comic-Con at Artist Alley are going to be at this after party. Mythica, a real good friend of mine, one of the most extraordinary body painters in town, is going to be up there, live body painting. There's going to be all kinds of crazy shit going on. We're going to be doing nerdy and dirty stand-up comedy and also some cosplay-themed burlesque, but women are going to be doing that part. Yeah, it should be a lot of fun.
I can see you in a corset.
$5. Here, I'll Snapchat you a pic real quick.
Oh, thank you. Carlton just discovered what Snapchat was today.
I don't think I want it. I think I'm going to delete it off my
sending
phone.
pictures.
I have no use.
He just heard about it on his MySpace page today.
MySpace is coming back. You guys hear that?
It is not.
No.
What?
They're like, they've been sending old pics that everybody uploaded onto their site just to try to get them back and stuff like that.
I would like to go back on my old MySpace page if it's still around.
I
I'd be
can't even
interested to see
remember
what's
my
there.
login code.
Yeah. I mean, does anyone out there know what they put on MySpace? All right. So speaking of depressing shit like MySpace, I have in my hand a list of the top 10 and bottom 10 jobs that cause depression. It's the top 10 and bottom industry ranked by prevalence of treated depression amongst its employees.
Okay.
Now, you guys haven't seen this
Top
list.
10 and bottom 10.
Top 10 and bottom 10. So the least likely to go into depression and try to go to therapy, and the most likely.
Okay.
So let's go with least likely. And this is, some of these you would never expect. You would think these would be the top 10, but these are the least likely to go to a therapist. Take a guess. Try to get one of the 10.
This is number 10?
McDonald's employee.
McDonald's employee. These are the ones that would not go to to a shrink.
Well, see, that could be a joke right there in itself.
McDonald's
because
owner.
McDonald's people can't afford their.
That's exactly it.
Well, yeah, we never treat McDonald's employees. They're in the top least likely to be depressed at work.
They just put him in the ball pit and give him a shoulder rub.
Is there an asterisk on this fucking...
No.
This does not include...
So, hey, take a guess.
I already
Okay,
did.
number 10 of not being depressing. Go to work.
Yeah? Or at least don't go to a shrink.
Royalty.
I'll bet you they go see a shit ton of shrinks. Because you got to keep all those weird
have
sexual
an entourage.
entourage.
It's all kept under wraps, man. Nobody
Yeah.
knows about it.
All right, here we go. The least likely. We'll go with we'll go with 3 of them that I'm just shocked by.
Marijuana dispensary owner.
Coal mining.
Really?
That was my second guess.
Coal miners don't go. I guess.
How many coal miners are there?
I don't know, Doc. I just feel like I'm in a dark hole all the time.
I've known a lot of coal miners, and basically they work constantly for months, and then they get like months off, but they get paid a lot of money.
They
so
make
just party.
so much money. Yeah.
So yeah, if you've got a party budget, you're not that depressed.
Yeah, and I guess if you're willing to go work in a deep, dark hole, probably life in general, it's got to seem fairly good by comparison.
Yeah.
Like 8 hours a day down there or whatever. All right, the second one this one I'm actually not surprised by.
Wait, hold on. So what's the top, bottom 10 of likely to go to?
Oh, we'll get to that. So this is another one that does not go to therapy that I'm actually not surprised by. Stone, clay, and glass products.
What?
The guys who make your fucking products. Yep, they don't go see the doctor. Guys who work with stone, glass, and clay products do not go see a therapist.
They're only just above coal miners?
They're they're less likely coal miners. And the least likely on this list, this does shock me, amusement/recreational services.
Really?
Now, what do you think of when you hear that?
Like the guy who runs the Tilt-A-Whirl?
That's what you would think. That's what I think. But recreational services, that, like,
Popular.
prostitutes? Like,
That's what I was thinking.
Amusement, if I have someone on an ad like on Craigslist for recreational services,
Comedian?
comedian maybe.
Yeah.
But we talked to that. Why don't comedians go to therapy?
Because comedy is therapy.
Yes, because comedy is therapy, and comedy doesn't pay very well. We're in the same boat as the McDonald's guys. All right. So the top 3 top 3 in the likelihood to go to a therapist because you're depressed. Number 3, social services.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
no doubt there, right?
Yeah.
Awful.
Wait, that was what? Number 3?
That was number 3.
Okay.
Number 2, real estate.
Really?
Yeah, I could see that.
Okay.
You're selling houses you can't afford.
And the social services worker has to come to
High
your kids.
stress. In this
Yeah.
economy, too, the houses aren't selling. And then the number 1, which doesn't surprise me whatsoever, intercity passenger transit. Bus drivers.
Really?
I am shocked that it's 16% for them. Just over 60%. I'm shocked it's not more. I mean, we don't. I ride the bus, here I run. It's not that bad, but it's like.
Otto seems like such a happy guy.
Those bus drivers are pretty fucking grumpy a lot of the time,
Oh, dude, yeah, well, you're driving the fucking bus, you gotta deal with homeless people. I saw a guy on the 16th Street Mall ride. I was about to get on.
that bus driver I can understand.
Yeah.
All you do is just fucking drive up and down one street.
Yeah. And then and you gotta stop every 30 minutes to remove sleeping drunks.
That was the thing, is this guy, I'm about to get on, and then the guy turns and goes, "Get off the bus!" And I was like, "What?" And he turns back, he's got a homeless dude by one leg, another guy's got the homeless dude by the other leg, and he's just holding on to one of those poles, and he is refusing to let go. He wants to stay on that bus forever.
That's awesome.
So who'd you feel sorry for? The homeless guy?
I feel sorry for the bus drivers, dude. They're clearly going to have to talk that through with their therapist.
While we're on the subject of homeless people,
Yeah.
let's talk about these homeless spikes that they're talking about putting up in town.
Oh, yeah.
You heard about that?
Spikes.
They're spikes.
It sounds so medieval.
It is!
Like there's gonna be like a decapitated homeless
It's
guy.
like, like under like bridges, like certain bridges, or places where homeless people generally sleep, they're putting these spikes. They're about 4 to 6 inches apart, and they're sharp, so they can't sleep there.
The ones I saw.
I would just carry plywood with me if I was that homeless.
Yeah, what if they all become like
Set on
those
top.
dudes who just can lay on like a bed of nails? It's
I
actually
used
really,
to have a career doing this.
really good acupuncture type pressure release.
No, the ones I saw where they weren't sharp, they were just like these little like nub thingies. But in essence,
Yeah.
it just makes it uncomfortable to be there, which I think is fair because a homeless person sleeping in a doorway makes me uncomfortable to be there. So I think that's a fair trade-off.
So now that we're just gonna see like a bunch of spikes like in front of Ross or something like that.
Yeah, they had them
Punk
on
the
like,
place
like
up a little bit.
pillars and stuff like that in front of buildings where homeless people lay, like those concrete pillars that they have them on stairs and stuff like that.
And they think that's gonna stop the problem? I mean, why don't we just try to?
Yeah,
We're just gonna try to like herd them into like one central area.
well, it's just
You just toss one bag of meth, they'll hurt.
how much is it costing to put these spikes everywhere? But maybe they should use that money to help the fucking homeless not be homeless anymore.
I don't know.
I'm sure it'd be about the same price.
Well, here's the thing that I've always questioned. I don't know if you guys see it a lot now, but like on the off ramp on my way home, Parker and 9225. There's like 3 little spots that 3 homeless people all stand on.
Yeah.
Panhandling.
Yeah, I know exactly.
And I always
what you're
wonder,
talking about.
like, are they like working together? I don't
I
don't
no.
give anybody money because I feel bad.
You know
I've
what?
seen
They're
them
parked at the park and ride, is what they are. That's their
Oh
job.
yeah, one guy was texting on his cell phone behind
Yeah.
the side.
Oh, don't you hate those assholes? The
was like,
homeless
what?
people with cell phones, douchebags.
With the long ass sign where it's just like.
Yeah. 16 paragraphs.
No, I had a guy who was real crafty. He like made like a magic wallet sign. Like he had it, and then he like flipped it over, and then he like flipped it over.
I think I've seen that
Like, I
guy.
was just like, whoa,
Yeah.
this is awesome.
I've seen
I gotta go.
him fight. I've seen a guy like walk up to I was standing at this long light, and this guy walked up and started holding a sign, and this other homeless dude was like running down the street, like tottering. He's like, "Get the fuck off my corner!" Get the
Yeah,
fuck off my corner."
people kill each
They
other
will
for that
fight
particular
over it.
corner that he's talking about, actually.
But
Yeah.
talking about the homeless spikes, I just think I agree. Maybe they're not the most humane, but it's insult to injury when they're making them out of pure gold. I think that that is a waste of funds. Let's something else, not pure gold. Don't just rub it in their faces like that. Speaking of crazy,
everybody's gonna just be stealing those motherfuckers now.
crazy homeless people, a 20-year-old woman has been charged with prostitution at a public library.
Nice. That's.
Was that here in Colorado?
It is in Twerk.
There's
Twerking.
public libraries. Did you say twerk?
I was about to say that.
Twerksbury is the
They
name of the
have
town.
those Twerksbury.
Twiξbury?
Twerksbury has a library?
Twerksbury?
He's twerking over at Twerksbury's library.
This is all I know how to do.
But the cops apparently get a tip that someone is soliciting sex in the library, and so they sent in an undercover officer.
Of course they did.
Here's the question: what section do you think she was in?
That's what I'm wondering.
What section of the library are you most likely to pick up a job?
And
The
if
magazines?
it's Hawaii, then he gets to test her out before he arrests her.
Yeah. Do you put her
why
back in
they
the
get
books
to test
depository when you're done with her? I would say probably young adult. She's 20.
Young adult.
So, I mean, that, maybe the magazines.
Children's?
No, she goes
young adult.
She goes to the young adult section and she just like crosses out young.
and then like pulls out the book, the old adult.
Now, I haven't been in a library in a long time. Is it like movie shops now where they have the beaded off section for like the adult novels?
Do they?
Is it like that? Where they just get the beads and all your friends when you're like
The smoke
16,
machines are
you're
just
like,
pouring out, fucking lights are going on.
Welcome to the library, motherfucker!
That's definitely where all the
Rock and
creepy
roll
dudes are
music.
hanging out.
Well, I mean,
Maybe homeless people should go to the library.
what was her, like, how... I get prostitution. I understand the concept of it. But the library?
So she didn't work at the library. She was like...
No!
She was like telling
working
guys,
at
like,
the
meet
library.
me at
Work in
the
the
library.
library.
She was working the library. Dewey Decimal System. She was under...
I'm wondering what her
kids need it
pimp
too.
is like. You know, is he just like an old British guy in a smoking jacket with a
He's a
pipe,
brainiac.
sunglasses?
sick.
Dewey.
You that.
You better be using Jimmy's, my bitch. You know.
Strumpets on the walk. Strumpets on the walk. Now here's what. So they send in the undercover cop, and he is immediately, they say, approached by a young lady who hands him a pen and a piece of paper.
Sign up.
So at least she's literate. Like she's at the library. She's reading probably in her off time, and she can write.
Was she deaf? Was she like one of those deaf? Like...
The two pass
Whoa.
notes back and forth until she allegedly asked for $60 in exchange for a sex act.
How many notes back and forth?
Notes. The two pass notes back and forth
Oh.
until she allegedly asked for $60 in exchange for a sex act.
How many notes do you think it took before it just got to that?
Honestly,
And I'm pretty sure he has the phone number tucked away.
Right?
One of those.
someone's
It's
notes.
like, actually, she proposed 100, and then I said 80, and then she came back with 60.
I just don't understand. This seems like a terrible idea. You know?
I'm with Bang. The library, first of all, you have to be quiet.
Yeah.
So, what are you going to do? You're not going to have any fun, really.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know about you guys. I prefer them a little bit louder.
Unless, what if the librarian was also her pimp?
Oh.
We need to call Twerksbury PD.
Yeah.
They need to get in on this.
I mean, this is
Putting
the
out
only way I
books and
can...
hoes.
I'm sorry, library is closed for the next 20 minutes. If
Whole time.
you want to tell me what books you want, I can pull them for you while you're waiting.
This is just yeah, and it's just in a small town too.
Yeah.
Because I don't think I've ever heard of Twerksbury.
No,
What state was it in?
Didn't say. I don't think.
Rhode Island.
It's from a Boston website. So
Okay.
Chicago,
Massachusetts.
So they just arrested her, huh?
They arrested her, and she was also booked for an outstanding drug warrant. Can you imagine that?
Well, maybe she was just hustling to pay off the drug warrant.
Right.
Yeah.
I figure nobody better to get the money from but the
Right.
man.
Right? I don't want to go on the streets. I gotta stay.
This is probably the best two lines of the whole thing. It was a little scandalizing, said the librarian,
Yes.
who agrees the location is unexpected. That's a little upsetting in the library.
See?
No
that,
shit!
That totally sounds like a
fuck
pimp
is
trying to
in
cover
the
up his tracks.
library
Oh
these
yeah,
days,
that's
though?
I can't
been
believe
to
that
one
was
lately?
happening for
That's,
25 minutes. Like,
This is Boston, so that's a little weird in the library, eh? It makes me feel a little uncomfortable, eh?
that's wicked dumb.
What's that? Have you seen Ted where he's doing the orgasm?
Oh
Someone that
god!
happened to-
Oh god! Yeah.
Curious question. Would y'all stay at Big Dick's halfway in?
Would I stay at Big Dick's halfway in?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say no.
I just read across this poster. Welcome to Big Dick's halfway in.
Wow.
Right.
I'm gonna say a solid no. All right.
It's all about marketing, man. It's all about.
I bet you a lot of ladies stay there.
All right. I got one more for now that I'll toss over to
Grab
maybe
the
you
all the
guys
way
or
in.
something like that.
Okay.
This is from the Smoking Gun. Everyone knows Smoking Gun loves it. A man tries to sell marijuana to a uniformed cop.
Okay.
Colorado?
Panama City Beach. This guy was on patrol, unmarked car. He's approached by a young 28-year-old man, pushing a baby stroller and carrying a 2-month-old.
Did he slide him a note?
And
Working in notes these days?
He said using slang words that indicated he was attempting to sell narcotics when he showed an interest. He parked the stroller, walked up, and handed him a $25 bag worth of weed.
Was there a kid in the stroller?
He was holding the baby. The stroller was just to hold the weed. He had a stroller full of weed, carrying the baby, and he sold it to a uniformed cop. In this guy's defense, he was in an unmarked car.
Okay.
So, I mean, at the very least, he didn't walk up to a cop car.
But the cop was in uniform.
You don't
The cop was in
notice
full
somebody's
uniform.
got a badge and...
It's like, this guy must be a stripper.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to... I know that's probably number 7 on the most depressing jobs list.
Yeah.
Male stripper.
Oh, my God. Male stripper. I don't know. I feel like a male stripper would be a fun job.
You think that's...
No,
I
you
think it
basically
would.
have to be gay to do it.
Really?
Yeah.
In all the movies, it's always like these 50-year-old broads.
Yeah, what about Channing Tatum, huh?
I feel like...
That's a movie. That's not real life.
No, he was a male dancer before.
Do gay dudes go to a lot of strip
You didn't
clubs?
know that?
I feel like you
No.
just go to like a club. I feel like you don't have to try. You don't
I
have
don't
to pay
know
to
a
see naked dudes.
si-
and
I
go
don't
to
know a
dudes.
single-
Dude, they're
woman
like
that goes to
at
male
like
strip
fucking
clubs.
regular strip clubs. You like look back and there's just like I'm like, what the fuck is this guy doing?
Yeah. At PTs, they do have just one stage with a dude.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. One of my first experiences here in Denver. I got a call from a buddy. He goes, "Hey, I lived in Fort Collins. He lived in Boulder. He's like, got invited to go to a club in Denver. You want to go?" And I was like, "I hate clubs, but sure, why not?" So we get down there. He's like, I pick him up in Boulder with his roommate. And he's like, "We're meeting my friend there." Go in, or we go to this club, stand in line, flirt with some girls. We get inside. The first thing we see is a dude just grinding on another dude on a stage.
Was it Trax?
And we look around. We go, there are a lot of girls here, but none of them are really dancing with the guys. And we're like, what is this place? And then his buddy who invited him comes floating over. Belly shirt,
Hello.
body glitter,
Floating.
eyeliner. We just go, he goes, so good to see you. Hello, hello, hello. And he just prances away. We go, look at Galen, who's my buddy Galen, not the best name at a gay
Yeah.
club. You go, Galen, is this a gay club? And he goes, I don't know.
So he was like testing your waters?
I think he was testing
Are
our
you
waters.
in?
Like that?
Wow.
I'll tell you what.
I don't know, Galen. I didn't expect you.
I made a.
I never saw. Yeah, I never saw this coming.
We got. That's exactly what he said later.
Yeah.
We got out of there quick. We made a quick 45-minute trip to the bathroom, and then we were gone.
Quick
Got out of there
45-minute trip to the
fast.
bathroom.
Pass a note.
We did not pass
Meet
enough.
me in the bathroom, Galen.
Oddly, a lot of books, classy gays. All right,
Way better than fucking librarians.
So was it Trax?
it was tracks.
I didn't know that was a gay club until I went there either.
Like, do you think that's something that like a business proprietor establishes a business, just saying, you know what, I'm going to be a gay club?
Or does it just happen?
Because I mean, it's got to just happen,
Well,
right?
the
If you're just like
people-
kicking out straight people,
The
like,
people that own Trax are the same people that own Jake's, actually.
What's Jake's?
I don't know if you
Andrews?
knew that. Jake's.
Can we
Where
say
went to?
Jake?
Huh?
yeah, I know. Yeah, it's no, what? Really,
You didn't know that?
Andrew?
Yeah, they own Trax. At least they did when. I haven't.
But
had
Trax
Jake's
is no
in a
more,
long
right?
time.
They changed it out.
Is it something different now?
I don't know. I've never been there.
Nobody will admit to knowing if it's something different now. The only reason I know this is because I did a set there when I was brand new, when Brett Crandall was still running it, and there were like these drunk ass chicks, and they were like all over my junk, and they were like, "Come to Trax with us," and I was like, "No, I gotta go because I have my kid that weekend and shit like that." So I had to get home. And later, somebody told me Trax was a gay club. I was like, "Wow, there was all these hot ass chicks were going to the gay club." I guess
That makes sense. That
a
makes
lot
sense.
of hot chicks go to the gay club though, because then they don't got to worry about getting hit on. But this chick was
But then they
hitting
got
on
hot
me.
drinks, right? Like,
Yeah.
that's the sacrifice you have to make.
Did you steal my lighter, Mike?
I did. Well, you know, there's this, there's the trend you hear about straight dudes going to gay clubs, pretending to be gay, getting friendly with the women, and they're like, you know what? I think I could be straight for you. I'm just not sure. I don't know. I'm so confused right now. And then the women take them home, and apparently they clean up.
Because a lot of chicks are into that trying to flip a dude.
Trying to flip a dude. It's like a really
Does that seem like it would
shitty-
work? That's like the whole, I'm going to put on a wedding ring.
Well, no, that's
and
bragging
tell-
rights for any chick, and chicks are very proud of shit like that. I turned a gay dude straight, and he was only straight for me.
I think trying to flip a
bragging
gay dude
rights.
would be like trying to flip a house that like a frat used to be in. Clearly, there were a bunch of guys there first. And now you're trying to sell it on the open market. It's just not going to do well. Even if you can sell it, the person's not going to treat it right.
Right.
I figure like the gay guys would immediately have their gaydar going off. Just be like, hey, what is this guy doing here?
You know what? Out of all the gay guys I know, I've not met one that has good gaydar. Not
Really? Because that was my defense on why I couldn't be gay, because my gaydar is terrible.
Evidence is piling up, Pang.
I know. Maybe I need to go to tracks tonight.
Tell you what,
I gotta stop by the library first, but yeah, we'll go there with you.
this show gets done at 10:30. Radio land,
And it's
people
tracks.
out there, we're going to tracks.
Yes.
I think it'd be
We
very
already had
depressing, though, as a straight man,
Me-
to go and not
I
like
want to
it.
go just for the material.
Me and Skillman, we had a plan. There was a gay bar in Fort Collins, right next to Wash. It's this tiny little hole in the wall, and and we had a plan. We had no money. We had like $20 a piece. Like, how can we get hammered at the bars for $20? So our plan was we were going to go into this gay bar, holding hands, have the biggest, gayest breakup you've ever seen. Throw some glitter at each other, slap each other, and then just go to opposite ends of the bar and just let the drinks come. Just let the guys bring us drinks.
I
and
wish
then-
I could quit you, skill man. I could just totally picture this.
And then you know we get back together, quick peck on the cheek, out the door, drunk, go to the bars. I think it wasn't a bad plan. Now we never worked up the balls to follow that through, but I still think it's a solid. The plan is solid.
It would have been better if both of you like went up to chicks and been like, you know what? Maybe I need to go straight or something.
At this place,
and you
I
both leave
think
with two girls.
any chicks there would not have been after what we're selling. I think they would have been more into say Cat, the Fort Collins comic.
Cat. Cat is hot.
Cat is a lovely, lovely woman, but I think these girls would have been very much more into her than into us. This was not a Trax fancy game.
This is what we're growing up with, guys, and this is what's like. You know, like women are now our competition too. You know, like it's just
and you can't win against that kind of competition.
We as men need to we need to put a fax out or something like that and like stand up, or we're gonna lose. No offense or anything like that, but we're gonna lose our like. No, granted, I don't know. I'd like to be taken.
Bisexuality among women is a lot more accepted now and encouraged, actually, too. So, let me. I used to be married to a bisexual woman, and she cheated on me constantly. And
the chick.
And dudes.
Oh.
It's like no,
the chicks
it's like
are fine.
It's like, you know, when a regular woman cheats, you just, you know, you like you don't, you know, you're like, you know, I can't trust her around other dudes. Like, you know, a bisexual woman, you can't trust her around anybody.
It's almost like you can't trust someone that'll fuck anything that moves. It's almost like those people are slightly more willing to cheat.
The only reason I married that woman is because of my child. I'm gonna put that out there right now.
Well, that's a terrible reason.
Now I got a really good relationship with my son because I was around a lot when he was really little in his formative years, you know?
That's good.
So
I heard Hickenlooper or somebody, they were trying to pass a law where you got to go through like counseling before you get divorced officially. If you file for a divorce, they put you through like
Yeah. He said one makes it harder to get a divorce.
Yeah.
well, between that and the homeless spikes, well, what are they selling? What are they putting money into that's worthwhile? Seriously.
I don't know. We got all this money from the pot. I'm surprised we don't have streets of gold.
Do you know where all that money's going? It's going back into enforcement for pot. That's why everybody's getting arrested and shit now.
And schools. It's going to schools too.
12 million of it went to schools. That's it. That's all they got. That was just something they put on the ballot to trick everybody into voting for it. You can't even build a high school for $12 million.
Well, I'll tell you what. I initially didn't support legalized pot. I support weed, but I didn't support legalizing it because I was a fan of my drug dealer.
Yes.
I didn't want him to go out of business. He's a good friend from elementary school, and I thought
Hey
he was
man,
a really
that guy
nice guy.
just got a doctorate essentially in like no time.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying this is like
He's now a pharmacist.
I just think it was funny. They're all like, "Well, this is gonna make people are gonna start buying weed from us, and it's gonna cut down on crime." It's like, oh yeah, all these people who were breaking the law and not paying taxes before are totally gonna start paying their taxes on it now, right? Obviously.
Well, no. What's weird about the industry too is like I had a pretty good weed hustle going on a few years ago. That's how I was paying my bills. This was before dispensaries and everything started happening, and before it really even became.
And they pushed you out. Fucking here's the
No,
story.
here's the thing. I can't even get a job as a bud tender now because I have a felony. It's like, who the fuck do you think was running the weed game before the fucking dispensaries showed up?
It's like Walmart coming in and pushing you guys up.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
A
Actually.
bud tender.
A bud tender.
I heard
Is
that and I
what
was
they
just
call
like,
it?
what the fuck is that?
You don't-
You could just say you don't have a job. You don't have to.
You don't know what a bud tender is?
I didn't. When I first heard
I didn't know what it was
a
when I first
date
heard the
tell
term.
me she was a bud tender, I was just like, okay, I have no idea what you just said.
You know what? You
I
can't see
lay
his
out
face, but
weed
his
all
exact
day.
same reaction is like, yeah, I didn't know what a bud tender was. I didn't know what tracks was. I had the exact same response. It was like,
I'm just clueless, you know? I'm just like, is that for real?
a bud tender sounds like something you would
don't have
find
a red card?
in tracks.
No.
Really?
I buy my shit from the streets.
Oh man, how much are you paying? You know what? We'll talk about that when we're on break. Because I have a red card.
Paying.
Paying? He doesn't pay. He goes to the local library.
See, okay, so this is what I heard, right? So now with the recreational,
It's
like
really
there are some
expensive.
dispensaries that you just walk in and there's like 2 lines.
Yeah.
Red card patients.
Yeah.
I
Recreational
haven't been
patients.
to. I haven't.
And
been
you
to
just
any
buy
black ones.
the same shit, only their shit's like half the price and shit like that.
Subsidies.
Yeah, it's literally twice as much. It's like I can get an eighth for $25.
In front of the guy trying to buy the same eighth.
Yeah, and he's paying $50 and getting charged 38% tax, so it's more like $60 after. So it's more than twice.
Yeah.
You know.
This is why I go to the streets. There's no discrimination. It's just one price for everybody.
Well, and it's creating a huge black market now too. It's weird. I mean, this is definitely the station to talk about this kind of stuff on, and I'm actually pretty involved with this community. My girlfriend's huge into it. You know, she's a 420 nurse. She's all over the place.
But I don't know. I see it as like I know that they just put a law regulating like packaging for edibles and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because I was looking at it and I was like, this looks like a fucking bag of candy that you buy at a gas station. Like,
Yeah.
what are we thinking, you know? This thing would be like
No, I
triple wrap.
was actually arguing with the girlfriend about this the other night. She's like, "That's bullshit.
Or
That's
these
bullshit."
hashies,
You know?
like they look like Reese's,
Yeah.
like fucking peanut butter cup packaging, you know, like.
Well, there's one called Reefer too, or something, and it looks just like the Reese's peanut butter cup wrapper. It's written the same way, the picture's the same.
And then there were like 2 kids from the same school, 2 like elementary school kids who were caught with edibles that they were selling. You know, like,
Wow.
what is this world?
Now, I think we should take like shit like that packaging off because you don't want like middle schoolers eating that shit. But the alternative, what I think, knowing the government, what they're going to do is they're going to change it over to like that electronics packaging you get that's impossible to fucking open even with
Like
like a
the
pair of
CD
scissors.
case?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that just can't be opened.
Yeah,
I'll
which
tell you
is
what,
gonna-
no
which is-
stoner on the planet has the
Yeah, I was just
wherewithal
about to say
and
that's
the
gonna
like,
cause some
drive
problem
to
with
get
your
that
target
open.
audience, man.
You can make a shit ton of money just by being the sober guy that was like, I'll open that for you.
Just stand outside of
Just
the
stand
dispensary and
outside.
have like a special, like just an exact
The box cutter.
Here you go, man.
I tell you what, shit is crazy. What do you guys think about this full moon Friday the 13th thing?
Yes.
We're gonna be all
creepy.
paranoid anyway, smoking weed.
Yeah, I don't know. It seems like everybody's having a really hard time. A lot of people that I know. It gets like this every full moon. A bunch of fucking drama starts happening. There's all kinds
Why
of
is
going
Friday
on right now.
13th stigmatized with the bad?
I'm
Is
not
it
really
just
sure.
the movie? Is it?
No, because
Because the movie, let's just pick a random date.
Oh
Friday
yeah,
the 13th.
No,
that's
Friday
true.
the 13th.
Right, that
How about
was a
Thursday
stupid
the 12th?
question. On my fuck. Fuck you,
The
man.
prequel.
That was stupid.
Saturday the 14th.
All right, I'm retarded. I apologize. God damn it. All right. Yeah, all right, so good. What is the Friday the 13th? Somebody should Google this probably.
It's. I actually know this. I don't know where it came from, but yeah, it was considered to be an unlucky day.
So you don't know this, Chris? Is what-
No, but before the movies, it wasn't the movies that started it.
Yeah. I mean, the number 13, that's always been unlucky as far as
Yeah.
I know. But then it's this Friday. You think it would be like a Monday the 13th, because that's the shittiest day of the week.
Yeah.
But
How about just the 13th?
just the 13th? Problem is that's gonna mess up. It's gonna fall on other holidays. I think like Flag Day is on the 13th. I mean, come on.
My birthday's on the 13th.
There we go.
Easter and 420 were on the same day this year.
Oh my gosh. Oh, you know what I want to talk about? We'll come back to the Friday the 13th. Father's Day's coming up. Same week as Pride. God, I love Denver.
And Comic-Con's going at the same time.
I tell you
So
what.
I'm going to be celebrating all three by going to Comic-Con with my son and a Wookiee doll shoved up my ass.
Last year, my buddy went to Gay Pride. He's gay. I went to Comic-Con, nerd. We played a game because there was an intermixing of the two groups of costume people throughout the day out at the bars and such. So we would take pictures of people and we'd play a game, nerdy or gay. And you'd have to guess if the person was a nerd or just super gay.
Well, what if they were both?
Then I don't know.
Then everybody wins.
Double
We
dip.
never actually crossed it out. There was a Captain America in a thong. That would probably be the only person I've seen. It was just a shield and a Captain America sort of singlet thing going on.
And automatically he's just gay? I mean, fucking, come on. I got that shit at home. Like, fucking.
So, Friday the 13th, unlucky. You guys ever, I mean, they say it makes people go crazy. And I think it's more people like, they hear about it, they get so amped up, they do a little bit of coke or something,
it's
and
just
then
a
they go nuts.
superstition. But the moon thing is actually true.
Well, with the full moon Friday the 13th, I mean, what's the craziest experience you've had with like a homeless person or a full moon person or something like that? Give me a story. Give the people out there.
What was the question? I'm sorry, I was reading.
What's your craziest full moon homeless person? Someone runs up to you and tells you, they need a shit in your bathroom or the president's gonna die, like something.
I don't know, crazy shit
story.
happens to me all the time, and I look up in the sky just to see if it was a full moon.
I had no time to prep for this question, Mike.
Frigastritzacatacopia phobia.
What?
How would you say that? There's a phobia known for people who are scared of Friday the 13th.
People who are scared of the moon. Frigatriscaidcaphobia. Frigatriscaidcaphobia.
So this apparently originated in Germany, I'm guessing.
Vikings.
Judging by the name.
The Norse goddess for whom Friday is named. Frigga. Frigga what?
Frigga what? Frigga please.
I don't know. I mean, I live in the trifecta of homelessness. I had a guy who was sleeping in the doorway, and I was opening the door, I was like stepping over him, and he goes, "That couch in the lobby looks pretty comfortable." And I was like, "Oh, and it does." And I just closed the door. Come down the next day, and I see literally a foot sticking out from the couch. It's like a regular couch. It's like the couch in here. It's fine, but there's just a foot sticking out of it. And I was like, walk up to investigate, and the guy who was sleeping in the doorway had gotten in and had crawled inside the couch. Like he had gotten under the cushions and was like in there, and his foot had like come out while he was sleeping.
Trying to hide?
I guess trying to hide? I don't know like what his plan was.
Do you live in like a security building?
Well, I mean, we got like a door with a key on the front. Like, I mean, we got like a courtyard. But this guy, he was going broke. I've always wondered, like, if he's done that before and just wound up back outside because he randomly hit the day when they were moving the couch out. Like, you know?
What are the odds?
Just where am I?
I'm at the dump. Cool, because I'm hungry. This works. Okay. You guys want to take a break for a second?
Yeah, let's take a break.
Let's take a music break or something. While we back up and regroup things to talk about. We really need to come up with a
Everyone
format
out there,
for this
get on
show.
one blunt, post some crazy homeless stories you've got. When could homeless spikes have helped you?
Yes. I don't think anybody's going to say anything to us about that.
We'll see.
We'll be right back.
I didn't even think we...
They say if you live by the gun, then you die by the gun. That's every ghetto, not just where I'm from. They say if you live by the gun, then you die by the gun. That's every ghetto, not just where I'm from.
Die for it cause you can't afford it, but when I just live for what's more important. Almost turned myself into a corpse before I came to record this, overdosing on talkings, adding more horses to my high performance activate. Die or win, what I live, get it in, outcome words hold no weight when they come from him, my balls and my combo. The all I got combo, they got my cousin and I still don't know what he got shot for, M.A.D. Yo, see, I was in the cell when I heard I turned ill, I can't explain the way I felt, and I appreciate today, like fuck taking the L, alert me to fake shit, I make your left eye swell. You'll probably shoot me out the hoop to use a pussy. Snatch your bitch ass out of the coochie. And if I die by the gun, I'ma do it on my 2 feet. Cause I never run. I'ma dump back to me.
They say if you live by the gun, then you die by the gun. That's every ghetto, not just where I'm from. They say if you live by the gun,
not just where I'm from.
Fascinated by the gang life, game tight. I was raised as a bastard child. That's right, I done seen so many things in my life. This shit's real, I ain't telling no lie. You better get your mind right, open your eyes. This could be you, my nigga, no lie. Things could be different if you on the other side, staring down a barrel with a gun for your life. Too many from my hood done died. Too many mothers I know done cry, screaming, please don't let my baby die. I hope that he makes it alive, and if he get a chance that he makes it right. I know that the devil's a lie. They said I won't make it alive, but only the strong survive. That's why I'm the ghetto God. I gotta get my piece
They
of the pie.
say if you live by the gun, then you die by the gun. That's every ghetto, not just where I'm from. They say if you live by the gun, then you die by the gun. That's every ghetto, not just where I'm from. They say if you live by the gun, then you die by the gun. That's every ghetto, not just where I'm from. They say if you live by the gun, then you die by the gun. That's every ghetto, not just where I'm from. By the gun, by the gun. By the gun.
Your whole squad on beat. Hands up, don't speak. Hold up, act weak when they face to face with the heat. G-A-N-G-S-T-A is what they say, but they ain't street. Gunpowder, clam chowder, crane, and white meat. It can happen on any soil when my temperature boil. Hit you with something the same color as fucking oil. You do date up your spoil. Nowadays niggas ain't fighting. These hollows get off and they give up fucking frightened. Clap thunder and lightning, but boys got it opposite. You gotta get their heads before you start talking about popping play. Bullshit. It's what they keep telling me. Topping your block in every direction with a Penelope.
They say if you live by the gun, then you die by the gun. That's every ghetto, not just where I'm from. They say if you live by the gun, then you die by the gun. That's every ghetto, not just where I'm from.
Honey cake. In my zone, I'm too fucked up. Yo, nigga ain't shit. What? We about to turn up. Quit calling my phone. Tell him quit calling my phone. Check your news feed, I'm the topic of your status. Check your news feed, I'm the topic of your status. Check your news feed, I'm the topic of your status. Topic of your status. Topic of your status. Check your news feed, I'm the topic of your status. Check your news feed, I'm the topic of your status. Check your news feed, I'm the topic of your status. Topic of your status. Topic of your status. When I pull up on the scene, they like, who, Honey K? I said, what's up, bitch? We can go all day, so I'ma start shit right, cause it's going down tonight. Got the weed, got the lean, yo, nigga on my team. Address the news feed, what it read? I'm Honey K, like why ask me? My number's going up like smoke from the weed. Tupac hit 'em up like fuck enemies. Bitches in my inbox cause they niggas wanna fuck. Squirrel ass niggas just trying to get a nut. Had your girl last week, you ain't know she was a slut. If you ain't throwing money at it, you shit out of luck. I got bitches in my inbox cause they niggas wanna lick this shit. Cause they niggas wanna lick this shit. I got bitches in my inbox cause they niggas trying to lick this shit. Cause they niggas trying to lick this shit. Check your news feed, I'm the topic of your status. Check your news feed, I'm the topic of your status. Check your news feed, I'm the topic of your status. Topic of your status. Topic of your status. Check your news feed, I'm the topic of your status. Check your news feed, I'm the topic of your status. Check your news feed, I'm the topic of your status. Topic of your status. Topic of your status. Facebook got you bitches thinking you the baddest. Broke bitches snapping pics, still looking like these maggots. Niggas gon' hate this shit real once, so I'm a classic. Yellow bitch you roll up, light it up, but never pass it. Only thing on my mind is getting rich. Fuck talking, go hard on a nigga and a bitch. Slap a bitch, whoever snitch, never backing down. Honey K, straight clown, shoot a hoe down, bust a hoe round, smoking by the pound. Up in VIP, bitch, we getting throw. Females twerking ass, no cash, steady getting low. Niggas bouncing right to left, shoulder lean, young dro. Hella certified, make her own money, let's go. I got bitches in my inbox cause they niggas wanna lick this shit. Cause they niggas wanna lick this shit. I got bitches in my inbox cause they niggas tryna lick this shit. Cause they niggas tryna lick this shit. Check your news feed, I'm the topic of your status. Check your news feed, I'm the topic of your status. Check your news feed, I'm the topic of your status. Topic of your status, topic of your status. Check your news feed, I'm the topic of your status. Check your news feed, I'm the topic of your status. Check your news feed, I'm the topic of your status. Topic of your status, topic of your status. Too fucked up. You better check your news feed. I'm the topic of your status. Honey K, Houston. Thank you.
You're listening to another Beat production.
Bitch, it's the introduction. On side. Azoo. So I brought.
I got funk on my plate, but I don't care cause I'm a G. I know the alphabet, the A got the D. It's you and she. Now I'm in between. Seconds hate me when the bitches ask if they can hit the green and we be damming at these shows. Big bro on the radio, I think they said they tripping, but them fools was acting flaky. Though. Up in them for the zone. We ain't been on that in years. Mama told me slow it up. I just want to shift my gears. So I'm networking with them. Outside the box. Real, she real, I only fuck with pits and rods. Chin and beach snaps, shooting dice in parking lots. Dropping out till I come up and put the extra in my socks. Cause I'm still shitting out commissary. I don't sit down like, hey, man, me to hit out. Back out, and I ain't got no overall. Jag time, pulling my shirt collar over my nose. Hit the hit out, give it up. Bitches, listen when we talking, so they hit it up. And we got dank in the swisher, you can hit the blunt. And if you got my phone number, you can hit me up. Hey, Cody, yo, side, give it up. Bitches, listen when we talking, so they give it up. We got dank in the swish, you can hit the blunt. And if you got my phone number, you can hit me up. Hey, Cody, yo, side. You put babies in these hoes, I spray babies on these hoes. They think I still wanna fuck, but it ain't even a maybe with these hoes. I be like, hell nah, bitch. No cutting my mixtape. Give it up so easy though, and all the homies hit. Slut rash, crumb snatch, pussy juice on your mustache. I just snack it from behind and come back cause I won't scratch. Give me mine's on time. I ain't out here moving blind, my movement got a purpose, so it's monsters in my circle, yeah. Know the next felony that they give me. Gon' have the DAs happy, talking about 50, so it's big boy gritting. If this is my career, cause that little boy gritting charged the same amount of years when you meet, so it's fuck it. I'ma touch down like no shine and cop a couple of clones from my bro and get my grow on. I'm still shitting out canteen, so I don't wanna sit down like, bitch. That means you up in the head out. In the head out. Give it up. Bitches, listen when we talking, so they give it up. And we got dank in the swisher, you can hit the blunt. And if you got my phone number, you can hit me up. Hey, Cody, yo, side. Give it up. Bitches, listen when we talking, so they give it up. We got dank in the swish, you can hit the blunt. And if you got my phone number, you can hit me up. Hey, Cody, yo, side. Emergency, urgency. Somebody give him an ambulance. I crashed on him like an avalanche when I was urgently serving the heat to the noodle top. Shoot the spot it permanently separated from itself when I ventilate him in the first degree. So it would be wise to give it up and drop the shit that's in your hands and lift them up before the pistol butt. I put the something in the swisher with the bliss hash dripping out the tip when I lit it cause I twisted the size of a Honda Civic suspicious. I can smell this shit in my radius and I can tell if you really out here on that gangster shit. 20 kicks, Purple Gallardos, is you gon' fuck off today like fuck tomorrow? No. Cooking the poo-poo out the raw, dropping it off funk time. I'll aim for your jaw and I'm knocking it off. Drunk, drinking up all of my bread. And I fit them all on, talking to a lid. Give it up, give it up. Bitches, listen when we talking, so they hit it up. And we got dank in the swisher, you can hit the blunt. And if you got my phone number, you can hit me up. Hey, Cody, your side. Give it up. Bitches, listen when we talking, so they give it up. We got dank in the swish, you can hit the blunt. And if you got my phone number, you can hit me up. Hey, Cody, your side. Give it up. From the A, give it up. 303, give it up. The box, give it up. Blacksmith, give it up. Mad sick, give it up. Premeditated, the war, give it up. Introduction, you bitch, give it up.
With all the dick pics going around today, girls are just sick and tired of the same old boring dick pics.
It's so hard to tell them all apart.
Shouldn't you be using your penis as a way to express yourself? Rock that cock.
It's a costuming app for your penis.
You put costumes on pictures of your penis.
Send your penis to
the moon.
Tahiti.
1969. Meow.
And almost any other location your penis can dream of, like
outside of the recipient's bedroom.
Let your lady know what's for dinner. Put your penis
in my martini. Serve straight up.
If she's a vegan, zip that bad boy up in a banana peel. 50 cents extra for the certified orgasmic sticker. Doesn't your chick just make you want to splurge?
Make sure she knows you aren't poor.
Ew.
Shoot diamonds out of the top of your penis.
A $199 upgrade to shoot diamonds out of your dick? That's what I call a solid investment.
Skeet, skeet.
Give her the awakening she's always dreamed of. By turning your magic stick into the majestic Archangel Michael. So spiritual. Oh my god.
Throw a yarmulke on that chosen one and holla at your girl.
Shiksas love dick pics.
Need to lighten the blow of your unfortunate baby dick situation? Put your penis in the arms of the newly mothered Princess Kate.
It was so romantic.
I put a ring on my dick and then a ring on her finger.
Looking for a more creative way to say you're sorry? Send her a pic of your dick in the doghouse. Or your dick in the most famous dick pic of them all. Anthony Weiner, the patron saint of dick pics. Original dick pic.
For every wiener sent, Rock That Cock will send a cent to Anthony Weiner's campaign fund.
A wiener cent is a cent for wiener.
Rock That Cock now has a workplace edition that allows you to lighten the mood with the haven't had my coffee yet cock.
Sick in bed cock.
And the very popular suit and a power tie and a company car cock.
Rock That Cock is pioneering a world where we need no words, only dick pics.
That's the world I want to live in.
That's the world I want to live in me.
Thanks, Rock That Cock.
Thanks, Rock That Cock.
Thanks, Rock That Cock.
Are we back?
Thanks, Rock That Cock.
Yes, thanks, Rock That Cock. That was a YouTube commercial. This show is getting gayer by the minute. I want to know what the fuck is up. Is it the full moon? Is it Friday the 13th upon us? What is going on? What the fuck?
Thursday the 12th.
Are you suggesting like one of us in this room is a gay
tomorrow.
werewolf? We're just becoming like...
Yes. Yes. It's like when a full moon comes out, like all of my body hair goes away and I put on a Speedo.
You're a bear wolf.
A bear wolf?
Just turn into a big strong man after full moon. I'll tell you what, I want to talk about some weird shit. BBC documentary came out. This ties into the dick pics, I think, and to a certain degree. There's a documentary called The Girl Who Talked to Dolphins, and it's about a neurologist who back in the 1960s was trying to teach a bottlenose dolphin to talk. You guys hear about this?
I have heard about that
dick pics.
It ties into the dick pics because she, on a regular basis, would have sex with the dolphin.
Did they just uncover this?
She said she kept it on the hush hush. By the way, you can't see the picture, but she looks like the grandma from Malcolm in the Middle now.
She totally does.
Oh my god,
that evil woman.
Wait, no. She really was fucking the dolphin. I was just joking.
Let's do a quote. He would rub himself on my knee or my foot or my hand or whatever. First of all, lady, when you're describing sex with a dolphin, don't whatever any part of that. You can't whatever your way through that part of the conversation.
Whatever.
And she continued, and I allowed that, and I wasn't uncomfortable with that as long as it wasn't too rough.
She only let the dolphin do her in the butt because it technically wasn't intercourse.
Further proof that the 60s was the dark ages of this goddamn country.
I don't know.
Oh,
I would have loved to be alive in the
dolphin
60s,
how to talk?
Apparently no. The dolphin just stopped calling. I'm going to take a step.
The dolphin
It learned how to
lost interest
say,
in talking to her at
this
all.
isn't going to work out.
She's like, so you want to go get dinner?
See, this is funny because Mike Hammock actually has a bit that he's been working on about being raped by a dolphin.
It happens. I was watching a documentary on Netflix, and there's this Australian bastard talking about how dangerous his life is in Australia. It's like, yeah, Australia's a dangerous place. Shark might bite you, jellyfish might sting you, dolphin might rape you. Dangerous place. When we paused the documentary.
Came number 3 on that
Yes,
list?
dolphin might rape you. The most dangerous thing that can happen. So we paused the documentary and immediately started Googling this, and it happened.
Yeah, it happened. It happened on King of the Hill.
With their noses, or what, do they?
No,
actually
they get you up against the side of the tank or against the.
I've never seen a dolphin with a fucking package.
Yeah. Well,
it comes out when they get excited like a horse,
like a dog.
You're very lucky. You have not had experience that trauma of a dolphin going at you. I tell you what, I question Flipper's.
You know what?
motives
You
now.
should just be fucking counting your blessings that you got to swim with the dolphins. Now you're gonna fucking bitch about raping.
No, here's the
this
deal.
is like a father's worst nightmare. It's like, I take my family to SeaWorld. My son gets raped by dolphins, and now he just hates me.
Not only a
supposed to be
dolphin,
fun.
a gay dolphin, clearly.
Well, dude, I mean, maybe that's just situational gay. I mean, maybe the only other dolphin he sees is another dude. He's just like, yo.
Gay for some sort of weird pay, like
prison gay, you know?
The dolphin is prison. Okay, I'll buy that because he's in a tank.
Okay,
but
prison gay.
But so they say it happens to three people every year, and that has to be a super underreported statistic. I'm guessing if you're a dude and this happens, you don't tell your friends.
How is SeaWorld?
Yes.
Yeah, how is SeaWorld?
Fine.
I won't talk about it.
Fuck SeaWorld.
No, this happened on an episode of King of the Hill.
I think I saw that like growing up. Yeah.
And Hank was like completely.
It was hilarious.
Was it a dolphin?
Yeah, no, he you know how he's so uptight and Mr. Macho and whatever. You know, he's like, I'm not swimming with dolphins. You know,
that is not a bad Hank Hill.
I actually do a pretty decent Hank Hill. Okay, so you know, they're like talking him into doing it, and he finally agrees to it. He's like, fine, I'll swim with the damn dolphin. You know, and the dolphin. Has him, because you know they have those windows, you know?
Yeah.
Against the tanks. Had him like against the tank and is just plowing him from behind. And he's like screaming and his bubbles are coming up. He's like, whoa! You know?
I'll tell you, that episode must have been a horrifying reminder.
No,
to
it was
the victims out
awesome
there.
because he was like scarred from it. And he was fishing with his buddy. He was fishing with his buddies. And a fish started flopping around in the boat. And he started having a flashback, and it started playing like new age harp music. It was like, you know.
I would be fucking horrified. I'm not going to post that shit on Facebook. I'll tell you that.
I mean, could you imagine being in an audience and seeing that actually happen? Like, oh my
I
god,
would be cracking the fuck
this
up.
poor man. Just made my day.
No, you've seen the video of that donkey trying to rape that guy, right?
I can't say that I have.
No, dude.
I'm gonna go ahead and say no. I never saw that.
Hilarious.
Don't just throw that out like it's a normal.
Yeah.
You don't feel
Don't
bad
bring
for the
us
guy.
into your level. Don't
It
try
was
to
on
bring us.
Tosh.0. That's the only reason I know it
That
exists.
doesn't make it okay.
It kind of does.
I'll tell you what. This is a true fact. Killer whales. Misnamed, not actually whales. Killer whales are dolphins.
They'll still kill you.
Which makes sense because they're black and it would be much bigger because they're much bigger. It makes sense to me. But in my bit, I say the solution is clearly put pants on dolphins. Right? That has to be a solution. But then I thought, no, they're too smart.
Yeah.
And the only thing worse than knowing you're about to be assaulted by a dolphin is watching him unbuckle his pants. That has to be the most uncomfortable situation you could ever be in.
Just fucking didn't even unzip.
Oh, you'd have to unzip. Just we had that one leg tangling the empty pant leg, I guess.
It wasn't.
Yeah, see, I'm wondering what dolphin pants would look like. Seriously, I mean, yeah, it'd have to be like a sleeve.
Well, we need to do something because right now they're not
I bet
wearing
you
pants.
can take that fucking rock your cock app and maybe even see what.
Put pants on a dolphin's penis.
I made my fucking penis a dolphin. I found a pair of pants.
And it's wearing overalls.
I tell you, we have to do something because they're not wearing pants; they're wearing people right now, and I want something else. I want something else on a
So
dolphin.
you think that lady was really trying to teach the dolphin how to talk, or that she just came up with some ridiculous excuse when everybody found out she was fucking dolphin?
I think what happened is she did all of this. The dolphin learned to talk, and then she had to kill the dolphin, keep its mouth shut.
Yeah,
and then now
I just wanted you to say something. Now I just want to fucking shut you up.
Can't tell anyone the dolphin's dead.
The only thing the dolphin learned how to say was, "It's not you, it's me."
Dolphin learned to say, "I don't consent." I'm going to guess, and they shut down the whole program.
Yes, they. I'm going to tell everybody about this.
God, I mean, come on, like this is why I never trusted Jane Goodall.
Yeah. Jane Goodall.
She's the one who lived with the monkeys for like 60
Oh,
years or
okay,
whatever.
the Gorillas in the Mist chick.
Yeah, well, yeah. She
looks like Sigourney Weaver, right?
Yeah, well,
something like that.
If by Sigourney Weaver you mean a dead horse.
Did Sigourney Weaver play her? Then yes, she probably looks like Sigourney.
Did
She
Sigourney
probably
Weaver
looks
play
nothing
Jane Goodall?
like- Yeah, Gorillas in the Mist.
Okay, sure. I just don't trust a woman who just lives with animals for that long. So you have to at some point get a little lonely.
But see, this goes back to my argument. We're losing, guys. Like
We're losing.
We'd rather fuck a dolphin.
Dolphins are taking our women, man.
Fucking middle school children are having babies with like hot ass teachers. I was like,
oh my god! Did you see the last one? She was gorgeous.
Yeah, she was fucking hot. Dude.
Gorgeous.
Any high school kid is not gonna ever get an opportunity to bang a woman that hot anytime soon. You know?
Yeah, we need to stop treating female teachers who have sex with male students like the male teachers who have sex with female
Well,
students.
yeah, it's like a male teacher has sex with a a female student and he's a pig.
Yeah.
But people hear about like the moms get upset. But like seriously, if you found out your kid fucked that hot ass teacher, you'd be high-fiving him, dude. I would. I'm a parent and I have a son, a 13-year-old son. I'm hoping that this is an obstacle he has to face sometime in his junior high or high school career.
is this something that would like be suspicious? His report card is like D A plus advanced physics.
Yeah, he gets the A+, the teacher gets the D.
Well, I always did good at physics too, so that would advanced physics.
I'll tell you. I think the punishment should be is the teacher has to get a high five from every male student who wants to give her a high five. And if she can survive that, her arm doesn't fall off or knock her shoulder out of joint or something from all the high fives.
Wait, do they not go to jail?
Oh, they go to jail.
Yeah.
Okay.
This last one, I think, fled to Canada because she got 30 years.
I heard that she had like a disease or something. Is this the same one?
If she's banging middle school students, that does not surprise me whatsoever. Or high school students, or however.
Whooping cough.
No, she had like wasn't one of the cure. It was like herpes or something. So she was giving all these kids herpes.
Well, there you go. That's something a little different, I say. But I mean, I think if you're nailing your teacher, that's a risk you run. I think it's a risk you run. You know, I mean, if you're not wrapping it with your teacher, for God's sakes.
Yeah.
It is a risk you run.
I'm 13. I don't want to be a parent. Yeah, it's not happening.
Well, there was that one who was a parent. They had like 3 kids together, and they were together after he got out of jail. Or after she got out of jail.
I've been raising this kid by myself. Like, couldn't get a job, go to college.
All right, let's bring it up with another. We're just going. It's all sex tonight, people. It's dolphin sex. It's prostitutes in a library. It's teacher sex. A Florida man is being charged with stalking and obscenity after he allegedly. I love how they always have to put allegedly in there.
An obscenity.
An obscenity. He sent a series of explicit photos to a cop. He's 30 years old. He dialed 911, and a cop showed up, and the cop didn't find anything wrong. Nobody answered the door, so the cop left. Left his card, and the guy called his department phone and started sending some really creepy shit.
That's awesome.
Dick pics, butthole pics.
Okay, all 6 of you people listening, I want you to do this immediately. Start dick. Yeah, well, we need an entire revolution of the cops getting dick pics. I'm
It's
so busy dealing with that.
This is like the opposite of
Don't
police
forget to
brutality.
star
throwing
6-7
yes.
before you.
You're being charged with police sensuality. And the cop asked, "Who is this?" A second text declared, "I am Boo." And the police officer then showed the photos of the cops and described them as, the pictures were of a male subject wearing little to no clothing. Little to no clothing?
I mean, he had a sock on.
Yeah, that's the only definition I can really get is what does that mean, little to no clothing? The second image showed a nude male subject bent over forward, exposing his anus and or his testicles tucked between his legs.
The goat? You gave him the goat?
Gave him the goat.
Yes.
And then the final, this might tie into that sock. The final picture showed a male wearing lingerie bent over forward, exposing his anus, looking back at the camera. That is the definition of the goat.
Back.
That is the goat, or if the testicles aren't there, it's the sarlacc pit.
The Sarlacc pit.
It's one of the two.
And the cop arrested this guy?
Oh yeah, he was very, very clearly arrested.
On what charge?
Obscenity and stalking.
Yeah.
Okay. What charge?
What drug was this guy on?
I don't know. His
This
defense
is not a well-adjusted person.
His defense is that he didn't know it was the cop. He says he thought it was somebody else. Somebody who was clearly much, much closer to. I'm going to say Jane Goodall would be my guess.
Well, yeah, maybe.
So why did he... So that nobody knows why he called 911 in the first place?
Nobody knows.
I took some medication and I feel like sending dick pics to police officers. Help me.
Maybe like he needed help with his camera. There's that woman who got down 911 because they had the wrong amount of chicken nuggets in her order.
Yeah.
Right?
Really?
Did you hear about the lady who called 911 to get him cigarettes? She's like, I need cigarettes.
God. 6 people out there. I generally hope one of you is one of these people. All right, and then we got the final sex story of the night. So this might be my favorite. 29-year-old man offered to provide a salad to a prostitute in exchange for oral sex.
Really? A Wendy's salad?
It doesn't say where, other than Daytona Beach, which this makes just perfect fucking
Florida
sense
just
for
sounds
Daytona
like it's
Beach.
popping. That's some crazy shit.
Well, the woman today from Florida arrested. Her name was Crystal Metheny.
Really?
Literally, her legal name, Crystal Metheny. What is Metheny? Is that Irish? What is Metheny?
I don't think that's a name. She must have legally changed her name to that.
I don't know. I think if your name is Crystal Metheny, you probably can't afford the fee to change your name to Crystal Metheny.
Yeah.
But the guy was hanging out in front of some restaurant or something like that. Female cop thought he looked a little suspicious. She was operating a bicycle. Let's be clear, she was.
Why was he looking suspicious? Why?
I don't know. I feel like someone who's riding upright.
You don't look like somebody who eats salads.
Well, here's the deal. He didn't even have the salad on him. She said,
buy you a salad?
She rolled up and said, "Hey, I'm hungry." In other words, can I have some money? In other words, can we start like a negotiation for something? And he says, "I got a salad." Not there on him. They never ascertained where the salad was or like how much the salad was worth or whatever. But she says, "I'll suck your dick for a salad."
Maybe this is just.
So isn't that
slang.
like entrapment, man? You can't be a cop on a bike and walk up to a guy and be like, "I'll suck your dick for a salad."
Well, she said, "I'm hungry." Oh, actually, you know what? That's true. That's true. It was this like his ploy to get dressing? I feel like there's a dressing pun in there somewhere that we haven't quite reached.
Did he want the salad tossed?
A toss salad. Maybe that's what maybe he wasn't even offering money.
Supersized?
Maybe he was offering her the chance to toss his salad.
Okay.
Or an appetizer? Fucking, I don't know, man.
But he got sentenced 2 days in jail and a $500 fine.
Wow.
This is a guy he didn't have enough money to pay for a blowjob. He was bartering for a salad. This guy's gone post-apocalypse.
Well, yeah.
How is he going to pay a $500 fine?
I mean, whatever, dude. I think a blowjob is worth a salad. You know, I don't think.
I
don't think you don't need to give him like $20 or something.
I don't know, like a Mad Green salad, maybe. I don't know. This guy doesn't strike me as someone who goes to Mad Greens. This guy strikes me as a
I've had to
McDonald's
buy girls.
movie.
I've had to buy girls that weren't prostitutes that actually like loved me a lot more than a fucking salad to get a blowjob.
Well,
I know that.
What is the difference between that, offering a woman a salad in exchange for a blowjob, than, say, the last date you were on? Right. Is it the exact same thing?
I would have gotten a blowjob.
You just don't say blowjob before the date. You say it after she's eaten the salad, and then you pitch You pitch that old Beluitsky or the hand jibber or the second tossed salad of the evening.
Well, I mean, I don't know, man. That's the whole thing about prostitution I never understood. Is just like there's no like, there's no median. Like Sony Electronics. Sony's a good company. It's a good product. I'm not gonna walk up to a girl who's charging me like $100. I don't know you. Like,
yeah, it sounded like you have done this before, and then you decided at the last minute what you were saying.
I've met chicks where it's just like, oh, you want me to bring money?
That is there a standard fee for each level of service? Like, I wouldn't know if I was getting...
Like, look, first time, $50 standard.
Okay,
and
here's some more deep, dark shit from Chris's past.
I want to get jacked off. I don't want to get ripped off.
Yeah,
No, I can do that myself. I am paying for no hand job. Most women don't know how to do it right anyway.
True.
Who is it that says it's like they're starting a lawnmower?
I don't remember. I know what you're talking
It's
about.
some local comic, I think. Or maybe a famous one. I don't know. I can't keep any of them straight.
Anyway, you're about to share a deep, dark story you have with a male prostitute?
No. Not about a male prostitute. I used to have a job driving girls around and dropping them off to John's for an escort service.
Me too.
Yeah, so it's a pretty cushy gig, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, you just, you make sure they don't get roughed up. I had a guy that I had to call in, though. When they did, if like a Johnny got rough with him or something, that never happened. But yeah, but these girls were charging like $300 a night, but they were like really hot, and really good at what they do,
Is it that cheap? I always hear about these like 10K hookers.
Well, no, those are like, for like businessman parties and stuff like that,
$300 is cheap, I'm like...
I'm wondering.
That still sounds ridiculous.
I have spent $200 on like a date. I've dropped like some cash on a date. If I had known that it was just $100 more to go straight to sex.
No, like most escorts, it's $300 an hour usually.
Well, I'm not going to use
What if you don't use the whole hour?
I only need 15 minutes.
What are we going to do for the next 45 minutes?
Tell you what, she's gonna play Xbox with me. I'm not gonna waste this hour.
Look, I should be charging you for the light that you're using.
They should prorate that shit. But yeah, it's usually an hour minimum.
I gave you some food.
I bought you a salad.
All right, we're done. Get cleaning. Like we paid you for an hour. You're working for an hour.
Yes, this place is disgusting. Please.
So there is a standard like across the board generally for prostitutes.
No,
there isn't.
There's not. Like
some will do it for a salad. Some will do it for fucking
like the ones on Colfax will do it for like $25 for like a blowjob.
Again, 6 salads.
6 salads.
6.
I got a $50 ticket to Mad Greens and a
coupon
pocket
2 for
knife.
1.
Got a Swiss Army pocket knife and this watch, which I took from the last prostitute. Tell you what, I was eating at a Mad Greens with my brother. This ties into the prostitution.
What is a Mad Greens?
It's like a salad place.
You went to a salad restaurant?
You know what?
You're wondering why you got invited to Tracks.
Was it with Galen? Galen and I just love to go to Mad
Greens. Yes. Galen and I.
Galen's in town. You don't say the word salad. You don't know what's going to happen. God, I really hope he's listening from Afghanistan right now.
Wow.
But no, so we go to this place. We have lunch. It's a delightful lunch. And we get up to leave, and he goes, "Aren't you going to bus your table?" I go, "At what fucking point do we start bussing our own tables in restaurants?" That's why I go to restaurants, to not clean up after myself.
When we started scanning our own groceries and shit.
Exactly. The only time you should be cleaning up after yourself and paying for a service is if you're murdering your prostitutes. I think that is it. And then even then, I'm not gonna let her keep the money. I'm gonna use that to pay the next prostitute, and so on.
Show me the money.
I've been recycling these $300 bills.
I've been recycling this one salad for like 6 weeks.
It's like that dollar on a string at a strip club.
It's all sludgy like collard greens.
This is the grossest salad you can get from a prostitute, besides the one we discussed earlier.
All right.
Pitch your shows, gentlemen. Pitch your shows.
Yeah, let's pitch our shows. We're about out of time. We got like 3 minutes left. You got anything coming up?
Hey, what do you got coming up?
Got nothing.
Nothing coming up?
I got your iBake show up. When's that?
That is, it's the last Friday of the month, and my fucking calendar app is doing something weird, and I can't figure out how to get out of it.
I'll pitch right now while you figure that out.
Has it.
Huh?
Galen has your app.
Galen.
I got the Dublin House in Colorado Springs on the 27th of this month, June 27th. Dublin House coming out for that. It's going to be awesome. Real good show. And then doing the Blush and Blue here in Denver on the 16th of July. That's coming up. That is always a fun time. Jordan Weebly, Penny from Heaven. Always fun. And then I apparently have Father's Day coming up. Never mind, that's not a show. That's Father's Day. That's just coming up.
I've got actually the I Bake show that Charles Ping is actually on the 27th as well. Really, this one's weed friendly, and considering our audience, go to that one, not Mike's. Okay, let me see. I've also got the 29th. I got the Toad Tavern coming up. Pasties and Potty Mouths, another installment. We've been doing these shows for 3 years. It's a comedy burlesque showcase. Good times. Tomorrow night, I got Comic-Con after party at the Dead Academy at 841 Santa Fe. Fucking awesome place to it's a nerd's delight, and we're gonna have hot chicks dressed up as superheroes. It's gonna be awesome. And on July 26th, I believe, I'm also doing a show for Jordan Waliba and Penny from Heaven, but it's called Something Fabulous, and it's on a Saturday night at Blush and Blue. So I think that's about all that's in my calendar right now.
I actually got
the 23rd. Oh, okay, yeah. The
We
show
will all
that
be there together.
yes, actually, yes. One blunt and my company that's not on the poster. My company that's not on the poster. No Name Comedy Entertainment will also be there. I'm going to be hosting and emceeing that show. So basically, I'm going to be doing dick chokes in between rappers. It sounds like Putting on the Fritz is the name of that. There's a really great. He's like a blues folk singer from Australia or something, right?
Yeah.
John Fritz, is that his name? Yeah. John Fritz is moving to Denver, and that should be a really fun show. If you're into music and dick chokes, come out and check us all out.
Yeah. I've actually got one
Cut Kush
more.
is going to be there too.
This is an important one, actually. This is a benefit show, July 3rd at Bass Blue Theater, Fort Collins. You can get them at Bass Blue. It's basbleu.org. It's got very funny comics. Skillman's going to be there. Dan Jones. Bob Gaudette's hosting it. We got Harrison Raines. And it's for the Soldier's Heart Foundation. It's a great foundation my buddy's with. And they raise money for vets coming back, help them get jobs. It's awesome. So July 3rd, get that. Show starts at 7. Doors open 6:30. Come out to that, Fort Collins.
Fort Collins. I think we're out now.
I think that's it, guys. Hey, thanks for
Do we have
listening.
anything to close on?
We got Charles Pang.
Yes. Who's got nothing to plug coming up? Chris Carlton.
And Mike Hammock. Thanks for listening, guys. We'll see you next week.
All right. No Name Comedy Hour.
Say what you want, I know what you want. I see right through you niggas, it's crazy. I ain't about to play with these niggas. I ain't about to shake the hands of these snake ass niggas. I'ma let the yada die sing like Alicia do. Ike, Azu, YF, who else? Yeah, we heating you. Better yet, treating you. What some of the box state's finest. The only reason you're hating, cause I'm steadily grinding. But all that fuck shit there, I don't pay it no mind, man. Cause my mind, I'm always focused on grinding. All of those fake smiles, all of those fake hugs. I realize I don't need your fake love.
Gun sing like a leash. Getting cheese like a pizza. Drink liquor, smoke weed, and we take drugs. Nigga, we don't need your fake love. We don't need your fake love. Nah, we don't need your fake love. Fake smiles and your fake hugs. Say what? Nigga, we don't need your fake love.
Paying my dues to the older crews, praying I'm making the best moves when I'm letting go of loose ties. They take it personal, so they personalize their Facebook posts against mine. 100 people showing love on YouTube, and I'm thinking you subscribe, but I'm thinking you're the one that's hitting the dislike. When I'm ripping the mic so nice, giving it life. You see me at night, you're buying my drinks and being so nice. I know it's hurting your grip, cause you ain't leaving a tip. A 9 to 5 ain't shit, the stress at your job is making you trip. Trying to improv and play me without a script, but when you're down, I always get a phone call. Text message, Twitter mention. If you got a problem, tag me in and calculating my younger minutes. We're living through my decisions written in penship. I moved on to something different. My closet is empty. We are no longer intimate.
Gun sing like a leash. Getting cheese like a pizza. Drink liquor, smoke weed, and we take drugs. Nigga, we don't need your fake love. We don't need your fake love. Nah, we don't need your fake love. Fake smiles and your fake hugs. Nigga, we don't need your fake love.
Who knew little me could do things? I remember when early then human beings would belittle me, considering people couldn't see a couple things, never needed your company. I hope there's nothing at all possibly that you could want from me. Out of proving points, almost everyone possibly. My posse is the life of the party. If you're feeling some way about the days that I'm living, then you're not invited to my private backyard boogie. I said a hip hop, hippie to the hippie, the hip hop, and you don't stop or rock it to the bang bang boogie. Say up jump the boogie to the rhythm of the boogie, and we won't stop. No matter how much out of chatter comes out the battle, trying to pull my leg while I'm literally trying to climb a ladder. If I was on the mountain, would you push me?
Gun sing like a leash. Getting cheese like a pizza. Drink liquor, smoke weed, and we take drugs. Nigga, we don't need your fake love. We don't need your fake love. Nah, we don't need your fake love. Fake smiles and your fake hugs. Nigga, we don't need your fake love.
It's so sticky, smells so nice. I can keep it blazing all night, and baby, you can smoke as much as you like. I said you can smoke as much as you like. Pass that bowl, hit that pipe. We'll be high as a kite, and baby, you can smoke as much as you like. I said you can smoke as much as you like. You're a little cutie, I hope you wanna use me. Let's smoke a little bud, and we can see a movie. Say what you really wanna hear. I got more weed than Budweiser's got beer. And if you smoke this fatty, you won't feel your body. Gonna get so high, gonna need your mommy. I'll roll it, you lick it, I'll light it, you hit it. You know you ain't ever gotta buy it. It's so sticky, smells so nice. I can keep it blazing all night, and baby, you can smoke as much as you like. I said you can smoke as much as you like. Pass that bowl, hit that pipe. We'll be high as a kite, and baby, you can smoke as much as you like. I said you can smoke as much as you like. When you wanna smoke out, I can be your Boy Scout. I'm always prepared. The weed is what I'm all about. I don't wanna see you pout. There won't be a need for doubt. Long as I'm around, you'll never ever be without. Long as you got me, you don't ever gotta buy it. Got some of God's own if you think you wanna try it. 6 gram blunts, I only roll the dankest shit. Girl, don't act so shy. You can wrap your lips around this and smoke this fatty. You won't feel your body. Gonna get so high, gonna need your mommy. I'll roll it, you lick it, I'll light it, you hit it. You know you ain't ever gotta buy it. It's so sticky, smells so nice. I can keep it blazing all night, and baby, you can smoke as much as you like. I said you can smoke as much as you like. Pass that bowl, hit that pipe. We'll be high as a kite, and baby, you can smoke as much as you like. I said you can smoke as much as you like. Smoke this fatty, you won't feel your body. Gonna get so high, gonna need your mommy. I'll roll it, you lick it, I'll light it, you hit it. You know you ain't ever gotta buy it. It's so sticky, smells so nice. I can keep it blazing all night, and baby, you can smoke as much as you like. I much as you like.